Hi everyone, Carol here from Carol's Crafty Ways. Today we're going to play with Gilding Flakes. Gilding Flakes is one of those things that's been around for a long time that we buy, we've got in our stash, we play with it, and we put it away. And if you're anything like me, I think, will I ever play with Gilding Flakes again? Then you get them out and you think, oh my God, so you go out and buy some more. But that's crafting for you, isn't it? So what we're going to make today is we're going to make this card with different various techniques using some gilding flakes. And this is Chloe's, one of Chloe's collections. I think it was the bouquet collection. And I just thought it really looked nice with those gilding flakes behind it. So we'll go through what we're going to use. But can I first of all ask everybody to please like and subscribe. It seems that something's happened with YouTube and the subscriptions are not coming in. So please check that you have actually not been knocked off, your subscription's not been knocked off, and that you're still subscribed. If you're new, I'd be really grateful if you could subscribe so that the videos can get out there. But let's run through what we're going to use. Okay. So we want some double-sided sticky sheets. I've just got a little piece here, but you will need probably an A5 sheet. But I'm just going to do a little piece just to show you because I have got some that I've already done. It's an 8x8 card, so we have an 8x8 card. I'm using the Chloe, I'll tell you the name in a minute, Leafy Lace background. Okay, and we're going to use this one and we're going to use the middle one. And I've just noticed that does want cleaning, so I'm just going to clean that. Tap it on my desk, get the bits out, because I've not cleaned it since the last use. It's one of those dies where it's got little tiny bits that you need to poke out. That's it. Okay, so we're going to use all of that. I'm also using the Beautiful Bouquet Blossom, but I'm only going to use the small, and I'm going to cut 2 of these, which I've already cut out. So just for the flower on the end of the tag. Let's pop that out of the way. Double-sided tape. I've got my Sue Wilson banners, the smaller one and the bigger one. We should be using those. Rub and scrub it. I've got 1 gem I've got out. And in terms of the card that we're using today, I'm going to be using 2 pieces of this matte mirror card. I should have 2 pieces. Never mind. I'll across and get another piece. It's from Unky Dory. I've had it a long time. Should have another piece that colour. I'll swap it for that one. I like that one better actually. So I want 2 pieces of this. You can use gold mirror card. I just found this and I just thought I wanted to use it up. So 2 pieces of that. I've got this it's like a mulled wine colour pearlescent card. 2 sheets, and these are from the Chloe Bouquet paper pad. 2 sheets of those selected papers, and then I've got 2 sheets of this cream pearlescent card. Okay, so let's get started. And the first thing we're going to start with is I'm going to gild a little piece of card. As I said, I've already cut my gilded bits out, but I just wanted to sort of show you. So we want to get the top layer off. So this has got it's double-sided sticky. So you'll pull one piece off. Just going to get rid of that card. And we're going to stick it on. And then we're just going to peel the other side off. And then I've got two different colours gilding plates. I've got mulled wine and I've got chocolate gold. I'm going to use a mixture of both. I'm going to open the mulled wine first. And with gilding flakes, a lot of the mistakes that people make is they can tip too much on, and then the gilding flakes are floating in the air because you've only got to sneeze or cough and these go everywhere. And the best way to do it is to use tweezers and to just take little bits and just position them. You'll find that they're sort of double, so you can see that there, look, there's about 3 layers there. And what I want to do is I want to try and get some different sort of colours in, some of the reds and some of the coppers and the gold. To say, it has got a mind of its own as gilding plates. And when you first open your tub, when you get it, it is absolutely rammed. And I would always recommend that you put your lid back on as soon as you're finished, because as I say, you can't do it if you've got air conditioning on. And I want to get some of the gold from this tub. It's got different colour golds. This one's the chocolate one. You see what I mean? Like loads and loads of layers times. And that is enough. You do not need to cover all of the sticky bit. And a lot of people say to me recently, oh my goodness, they get everywhere. And I said, well, you're putting too much onto your sticky sheet. And we're just going to tap this down with the rub and scrub it. And then we're going to circular motions. And it goes an awful long way. As you can see, and that is absolutely, hopefully you can see that. It's absolutely stunning with all those different colours in. I'm just going to get rid of this in the bin. And that's how you would cover it using your double-sided sticky sheets. What you can then do with this, you can cut it out using your dies. And I've already done that with this one. So this is one that I'm going to use on the background. So I'll just pop that. It's always good as well, if you're doing this, to do it in advance, because the stick, it will have a little bit, that one's still a little bit tacky. You can feel the tackiness underneath. This one is dried now, so it's much better for die cutting once you've let it dry a little bit. Okay, so I'm just going to get a different card because that's got a crease in it. I was obviously using that for something. Okay, what I want to do is, first of all, use a piece of this mirror card. And I just want a little border, so I think I cut this 190 by 190. So what I'm going to do is, because I want to, the side that you rip from the pad is always the side that I will trim, because you tend to get a bit of a rough. I'm just going to mark this. Find that mark. And the other side. So we then have a small border around the edge. I'm then going to cut a piece of the green card, 185, I think. No, 185 and a half. And that will go on there. Just need to trim that slightly. Just take a slither off. That will then go on there. Okay, we're now going to use some double-sided tape and gilding flakes on this cream sheet here. And this is quite easy to do. Just going to get my small scissors. We're just going to lay this right at the end. You need to make sure that your tape is cut fairly straight. And we're just going to run this along, right along the edge of the card. And we're going to run that and butt it up to there, the end of that tape. Sorry if my head's in the way. Again, cut that off. And then butt this end up. Just going to cut that off because I got that stuck to the paper. Last side. Put it up. And then you've just got to cut this straight along. What I tend to do is, there we go. Make sure that's fully adhered down. Now we're going to cover this with gilding flakes again. And I'm just going to use the mulled wine. So we're going to peel off top layer of the double-sided tape. All the way round. And exactly the same technique as we used. We're just going to pull some small bits and pop these all the way around the edge of the double-sided tape. trying to get all the different colours. Way around. There we go. Gold down that side. And then we're going to take the rub it and scrub it again. And just pat it down. And go all the way around. Of the double-sided tape. Tap that on. I'm going to tip some of these bigger flakes back into this jar. Pot. Just give that a burnish to get off any more bits. Okay, and I'm just going to clear this up into the bin and get a baby wipe and clean up my mat. Comes off your mat pretty easy. These Lavinia mats are amazing though. Everything just wipes off them. Drying cloth. Okay. Just gonna get my brush and brush, just a soft brush, and just brush off the remaining pieces. Okay, so we can mount this. So the dark mirror card, I'm just gonna put glue on, and I'm gonna put this flat. This card is gonna have quite a bit of dimension. Let's make sure this is working. So we're gonna glue this straight down flat to the card. And this layer we're going to raise on foam tape. So I'm just going to get some foam pads. And these are, I think they're 2mm foam tape, foam pads. I don't want a lot of uplift, but I do want it to have dimension. Pads off. I'm going to place this on top. I'm just going to stand up so I don't want to get my head in the way. That's it. Okay, we're now going to take one of the pieces of the pattern paper, decide which one. I think I will have this one. And we just want, so I'm just going to mark it. So that gilding flaked edge is showing. And this is going to go down flat. Put that to one side. Just going to bring in the finished card. So I just want to measure 15. So we're then going to cut a piece, the plum card, plum coloured card, 15 by 15. I'm going to bring in the other trimmer. So we want this 15 square. Like that. And then we want the other piece of pattern card. And we want to do that 14.5 by 14.5. And that will then fit nicely on top of there. These bits out of the way. We're going to put the paper down flat onto the pearl card. And then I want to put some dimension again on this one, so this will be mounted up again using the 2mm foam pads. What? Okay. Yeah, Gilding Flakes is another one of those products that you buy and you use and then you put it in the drawer, it doesn't come out for months, and then suddenly you discover it and think, oh, I'll get some more of that. So off I went and bought another 3 tubs of it. Now I just want to put this on at a bit of a slant, like so. Okay. Okay. Pop that over there. We're now going to use this part of the die, and we're going to cut this out of the pearlescent card, the cream. We need some blue Scotch tape. Just stick this down. Trim this up. So I have invested in the Magic mat. There we go. So let's see. But also I discovered these are just plastic sleeves. Now you can get quick release sheets, but I discovered these are wallet document wallets that do exactly the same. I'm going to, because this is intricate, I'm going to pop this inside, and you can use this over and over again. You can get them, they're relatively cheap on the internet from various different places, but you need to make sure that you do get the relatively thick ones. You can get some thin ones. And we're going to pop that through our die cutting machine. Reverse it. So I think the Magic mat is supposed to not warp. I'll be testing it out. Okay, we need to then take this out of here and turn it and pop it through again. Because it's so intricate, it does need going through twice. See if that needs to go through again as well. And that is cut beautifully. So this can be used, it does make an indent, but it can just be used over and over again. Normally that would have had to have gone through 2 or 3 times. Okay, so we're going to now release this from the sheet carefully. I think I have just caught that. I just pulled that too hard. See what it's like and it comes out. If not, we'll cut another one. So I pulled it too hard and I caught the corner on it. So I am going to cut another one of those. Let's get another piece of card. Let's get that bits out of here. Okay. That was me rushing and being heavy-handed. I'll still use it because I'll just cover up the sides where I've ripped it. I won't waste it. Okay. Put it through one more time. So I'm just going to take that piece of paper with it. Okay, that's better. So let's just be mindful this time not to pull too fast. Okay. That's better. Okay, now we need to just release this. I have a pokey tool somewhere. There we go. This is one of those dies that once you've got it started, it's fine. There we go. So once we've got it started, it should come out relatively easy then. She says, there we go. Now we've just got a few bits and bobs that you do need to poke out. There we go. It's a beautiful, intricate die. It just does take a little careful releasing. Okay. I could have cut this out in preparation, but I wanted you to see the plastic sheets that I was using and how they help the process. Okay, so now you would cut, when you've gilded your piece of double-sided, you would then, because you need to do it so it's big enough for the inner square here, okay, because that is going to then cut out this gilded at the end of it. Okay, so you would then cut that out with that. Then we need both dies. I'm going to cut out this middle bit, and this is using the middle section. I've still got a piece in there. Look. Use these bits that's been left in from the last time I made it. We want to take this down because we want to, I think I've still got some bits in there. I can see them. Okay. You need to line this up. There we go. Tape it down both ends. Let's try that. And this time, I'm going to take the magic mat away and use the plates. Then I'll be able to see whether I think it's better, the magic mat's better or not. I'm still going to use plastic sheet because I always use plastic sheet. Now let's see what we're going to do. Get a better cut with or without the plastic mats. Okay. And I am going to run it through just one more time because sometimes you just do get the little bit. But if I'm honest, I prefer just my plastic wallet with my two plates. I will give the magic mat another go. But my initial feeling at the moment is that I prefer my two plates on my machine. Just going to get the card back. Okay. Pull this away. Now this is coming away much easier and it is leaving all the bits in the die. That is much easier. So I prefer my plates with intricate, maybe with other dies it's different, but with intricate ones I have to say that I am preferring just my plates. Okay, we're now going to stick this. Let's just see if there's any little bits. There's little tiny bits hanging around. And I'm going to get my sticks to glue. Just got one of those fine nozzles on. I'm going to capture. These are cut ups. Good job it dries clear. Just make sure that's lined up. any glue that did will dry clear. We don't have to worry about that. Okay, then we've got one more part to the die, which is this one, and we're going to use that with the other piece of mirror card. And I don't need the plastic sleeve for this one. Okay, and we're going to pop this onto here. And I'm going to stick that flat down to the mirror card. And then we need village divided. That's going to mount on top of there. And we're going to use some foam pads. And pads off. That in the middle. So it is centralised. There we go. Then this is going to go on here. And again, make sure my card's open the right way, I'm going to put some foam tape on the back of this. Foam backs off. Make sure this is the right way up, and we're going to slant it in the opposite direction, like so. Okay, now we're on to this bit, and we're going to do a bit of stamping with gilding flakes. So we want a piece of the mirror card, and using the border, what they call flag dies, we're going to cut one in the chocolate coloured mirror card, and then we're going to cut another one in the cream, and through the die cutting machine. Desperately wants to take this. There must be something sticky on this paper. It desperately wants to take it. Okay, this top one, and I don't know why, maybe you guys know, it doesn't cut right the way at the end. So we have to trim it to size. So you just trim it so it's got a border, and you've actually got the dots that you can line up against. Okay. So we're going to gold emboss this now. Wrap that over. Because that stamp is a bit tacky, I'm going to use Let's Celebrate. Because I want to use something different on this one. Wow, embossing powder. So I don't want Gilding Flakes in it. Okay, I'm going to heat emboss that. And we're going to stick this to the dark mirror card. There we go. Clean out this mess a bit. Okay, make sure I've got it in the right way. And I mentioned earlier that we was using the small flower. I've already cut these out of a piece I did. As I said to you, it's better if once you've let your Gilding Flakes dry a little bit. And all I'm going to do is just roll the ends of these petals over and then bring it up just to form it. Do that on both. I'm going to mount that inside here. Just going to roll this a little bit. That's going to go across there, and that's going to sit on the end. This I'm going to mount up on pads. Just to give that some dimension. I'm going to go that way. And then this is going to go on the end. I just want to put this gem in the centre. Go on the bottom. And that is just going to sit on the end of the card like so. So that's a technique using your gilding flakes with the Chloe floral bouquet collection. So if I can ask you to please like and subscribe again, it would be wonderful, and see you all soon. Bye for now.